Why I am against Scientology. This is not a real church. It plays off that it's a church but it's not. My reasons are 1. It makes you sign a billion-year contract to be a member of this organization. 2. It has members-only policy. 3. It makes you pay for services/courses. 4. Disconnection of families. No church disconnects families from each other. If a family member is opposed to the organization, they are encouraged or harassed to stay away from those family members that are considered PTS. Potential trouble source: someone who is in contact with an SP, a suppressive or anti-Scientology person, and therefore may cause trouble for the cult. 5. Their fair game policy. The notorious Scientology policy describes how to deal with critics, ex-members, and others undesirables dehumanized with the label suppressives. They may be sued, tricked, lied to, or destroyed, as per policy. The more recent policy has banished the words fair game, but the policy of what to do to these SPs or suppressives cannot ever be cancelled, as it is Hubbard's scriptures, and his words cannot ever be altered in any way per Scientology's policy. Example: Dennis Ehrlich, being an SP, is subject to fair game. The so-called bridge to total freedom is like a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is a business model that involves the exchange of money primarily for enrolling other people into the scheme.
Hello. I have great news for you. It's something we've wanted for a long time. You may have asked yourself, how are we really going to get Scientology tech into the hands of the 5.8 billion people on this planet? Or even, how are you going to get through to the millions of people right in your local area? The answer is the Scientology Dissemination Campaign, launching on the 27th of June in the United States and Canada. As staff members, you are being briefed on this campaign now, so you can get fully prepared for it. And believe me, you need to prepare. This briefing is specially for you, not the public. Do not discuss the data from this video with any public Scientologist. They will be briefed later. TV, billboards, magazine, and newspaper advertising, like I've shown you, will be placed by the Planetary Dissemorg. This will reach the new public, who will be told to call a toll-free number or to go to a bookstore and get the book. When they call in to the 1-800 number, their name is taken and the names are then sent to you. Now, all of these actions are being done for one purpose: to flood people into your org, your mission, and get them onto the bridge. That means you have to step up your own dissemination actions about 500%. And that is the purpose of this series of videos and the Scientology campaign manual that you've been sent. These cover every action you must do to reach out, disseminate, sell books, get people in, and make them into Scientologists.
There are other commercial models using cross-selling, such as multi-level marketing, MLM, or party planning, which are legal and sustainable, although there is a significant gray area in many cases. Most pyramid schemes take advantage of confusion between genuine businesses and complicated, but convincing money-making scams. The essential idea behind each scam is that the individual makes only a payment, but is promised to somehow receive exponential benefits from other people as a reward. A common example might be an offer that, for a fee, allows the victim to sell the same offer to other people, or receive bonuses through other people they refer. Each sale includes a fee to the original seller. That's why Scientology is stacks. Each Scientologist has to monitor his or her success, which is transmitted to control organs. Example: the ethics officer, Staff must be up every Thursday by 2 p.m. or the hapless cult indoctrinee is punished by being made to do conditions or extra work due to the billion-year contract. Clearly, the flaw is that there is no end benefit, the money simply travels up the chain, and only the originator, or at best a very few, wins in swindling his followers. Of course, the people in the worst situation are the ones at the bottom of the pyramid. To embellish the act, most such scams will have fake referrals, testimonials, and information, without any product or service being delivered. It has been known to come under many guises. This organization/church says it delivers services but at an estimated price. Now what respectable church asks for an estimate? The real church asks for a donation, and people give out what they can, not in estimated amounts. Reason 5. The child labor that they have in those RPF camps, which no child should be working at that age and should be enjoying their childhood. The reason they get away with this is because of the contract. Children as young as 6 are made to do manual labor in Jen Miscavics's, David Miscavics's niece's own words. They have no voice of their own, and the parents are too into debt or too zombified from auditing, TR or OT training. This organization/church makes good use of the legal system and the word church and religion to benefit its scam. It says it delivers spiritual services and enlightenment to keep its tax-exempt status so everyone can be clear, again at an estimated price. The churches that I have been in have no binding contracts, no camps, no prohibition of cameras going inside, even reporters aren't allowed entering their organization to record the teaching. The person has the right to believe in whatever religion it wants, Gothic, atheist, Mormon, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, Buddhism and other religions. What I don't understand is why Scientology has its followers pay large amounts of money to find out who they are worshipping. If they believe that it's an alien that they have to worship, then that it's their belief. I mean, there are some sci-fi people out there, but why pay large amounts to find this out and to also be enlightened to clear? The real church does this in large groups and doesn't charge for this individually. Religion is free. I am also noticing that they are attacking psychiatry for everything that is wrong with the world. This organization/church is mainly based in those fields of psychiatry and psychology. Psychology is an academic and applied discipline involving the scientific study of mental processes and behavior. Psychologists study such phenomena as perception, cognition, emotion, personality, behavior, and interpersonal relationships. Psychology also refers to the application of such knowledge to various spheres of human activity, including issues related to everyday life, example, family, education, and employment, and the treatment of mental health problems. That's why they made them recall the situation over and over in the auditing sessions. I believe these one-on-one sessions are hypnotizing them, and unknowingly the member are having suggestions put in his/her head. Psychiatry is a medical specialty which exists to study, prevent, and treat mental disorders in humans. Psychiatric assessment typically involves a mental status examination and taking the case history, and psychological tests may be administered, example the stress test and auditing. They also buy big properties with lots of rooms, and this is where I believe that disconnection is involved. The first thing that organization has to lose is the billion-year contract, cause no one is bound by a church. Then take the tax-exempt status off, because it's not a real church. It's a money-making organization. It puts its own twist of New Age by adding Scientology after church, but it's a front, just like the rest of its organization.